Hey guys, so today I'm showing you guys how I wash my 4-week-old crochet hair. So I've had this hair in for quite some time and my hair is super greasy, my scalp is flaky, and it's just long overdue for a wash. I'm going in with some warm water and making sure to saturate the crochet hair as well as my braids underneath. Really making sure to squeeze the water into my hair. Next, I'm going in with a clarifying shampoo. I love this one just because it has a little spout on the top and it makes it easy to really get in between each and every braid. I'm pouring the shampoo onto my scalp and really making sure to rub that in. And like I said, this has a little applicator on the top, so it makes it really easy to shampoo my scalp. I have a thick head of braids underneath this crochet hair, and I really want to make sure the scalp underneath is taken care of. Going in with the pads of my fingers, I'm really making sure to massage my scalp to help remove any buildup that's there. Then going in with warm water and rinsing all of that out. You want to make sure you take your time with this because if you have a lot of hair like me, shampoo and product can get trapped underneath, so you want to take your time and really wash this out. Going back in and making sure to do the back of my head again and really squeezing out all of that product. Going in with a moisturizing shampoo, I'm just using this one by OGX and I'm focusing this one more so on the front section of my hair and the length of the crochet hair. I'm going back in with a bit more just because the length of my hair needs some shampoo and I really want to make sure I wash this good. I've had the hair in for about 4 weeks, so there's a lot of product buildup. There's gel, there's mousses, there's leave-ins, so I really want to make sure I do a good job of removing all of that old product. Making sure to do my nape and the braids underneath. And using my fingers to rub my scalp. Once that's done, I go ahead with some warm water and I rinse out everything. Again, this part takes a little bit of time because you really want to make sure you get all of the shampoo out of the crochet hair and out of your own hair. Focusing on that back section because that's where the bulk of my hair is, and I'm sticking my fingers in between every braid to really make sure everything is coming out. The crazy thing about this hair is that when it's wet, it becomes very flat and you can see the braids underneath. So now going in with OGX conditioner, I'm going to apply a generous amount of this and apply it all over the length of the hair and also on my hair as well. Really working this in. Of course, making sure to do the nape, getting those braids. And squeezing the product in. So now I'm gonna let this conditioner sit in my hair for about 15 minutes while I shower, just putting on a plastic cap, and I'll be back. So after about 15 minutes, I'm going to remove the shower cap and start detangling my hair. And as you guys can see, the comb is just gliding through this hair. This hair was such a dream to work with. It's one of the reasons why I love looser textures. It's very easy to detangle, very easy to wash. It doesn't require a whole lot of products like curly hair. This hair was just so easy to detangle. Like the comb is just falling out. Making sure to do the back as well. So right now you guys are able to see my braids, but once the hair gets curly, you don't see any braids. So I lost about 3 hairs. Like you can see 2 of my fingers and then there's 1 on my wrist. That's it. That's all the hair I lost from washing this hair. So now again, going in with some warm water, I'm making sure to really wash out this conditioner. I do not want it to stick onto my scalp. I don't want it to be stuck in my braids. I want to make sure it is completely out of my hair. So I'm really using my fingers to rub my scalp and rub the braids and to squeeze out water. Again, working on the back section, really massaging my scalp and in between the braids. You guys can see I'm really squishing my braids, making sure all the conditioner is out. And you'll know when the conditioner is out, the water will run clear. All right, so now I'm out of the shower. It's time to add some product to this hair. I just want to show you guys that my scalp is nice and clean. There is a lot of frizz at my roots just because, I just washed my hair and it is 4 weeks old. But my scalp is feeling really good. It's super clean. There's no flakes. And right now I'm just looking for my part. So I'm going in with this Garnier Whole Blends Honey Water Leave-In Cream. It's very lightweight, which is perfect for this hair. It smells really, really good and it's light and creamy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work on one side of my head, working that through from roots down to the ends. And then you guys can see the difference in volume. One side has leave-in, the other side is just fresh out the shower. Going in with my wide tooth comb, I'm just going to gently detangle the side that has the leave-in. And this is just super easy to do. It really doesn't take much work at all. But detangling just helps to spread the product evenly all throughout the hair. So now I'm going in with some mousse, and I'm just doing about 2 or 3 pumps of that and applying it to the side with the leave-in. This mousse smelled so good and it worked really well with the leave-in that I used. So again, starting at the roots and working my way down. And of course, if I need more, I'll go back in for a few more pumps. So now working on the other side, it definitely started to dry on me. So I'm just going in with some warm water and smoothing that through, making sure that hair is nice and damp before adding any product. Going in with the leave-in and adding a generous amount of that. Working it in from roots down to the ends. Making sure to detangle the section. And then I'm gonna go ahead and follow up with the mousse. About 2 to 3 pumps, and if I need more, I definitely would add some more to the ends. So once that's done, we definitely need to work on the front section of the hair. It's pretty grown out, it's dry, it's frizzy, so it's definitely gonna need some TLC. So I just sprayed some water at the front portion of my head, and I'm just smoothing it in with my fingers, and then I'm gonna follow up with some leave-in. Just taking a small amount of leave-in, I'm just going to spread that on the front section of my hair and really working it in. Next, I'm going in with a brush. You don't want to use the hard side, you want to use the soft side, especially because your hair is in braids. You don't want to rip out your hair, you don't want to cause any breakage. So I'm just gently smoothing that leave-in in with this brush, just helping the hair to lay down flat. Definitely taking my time with this section of my hair. And then next I'm going in with some edge control, and I'm just applying a small amount to my hair. This is gonna help blend my hair with the crochet hair. The crochet hair has more of a sleek, shiny look, while my hair is more dull and frizzy. So this is gonna help blend the two textures. I'm just using my fingers for this, smoothing it in, and then I'll follow up with a brush. Again, I'm only using the soft side, and I'm just taking my time and not dragging it throughout the entire section. I'm really just focusing on my hair alone. So this is what the hair is looking like. It's still very wet. You can still see my braids, of course, because the hair has no volume. It's very, very flat at this moment. But once it starts to dry, it's gonna get super big and it's gonna cover up my braids nicely in the back. But this is what the hair looks like when it's wet. It dries really, really quickly, so you don't have to wait that long for it to dry. But your hair underneath definitely takes some time. I have a hair scarf on the front to just lay everything nice and flat while I diffuse. So I'm going in with my Shark Beauty blow dryer, and I'm just going to diffuse my hair for about 15 minutes. So I'm mostly focusing on the crochet hair. I really want this to dry in its wavy state versus, you know, me sitting under a hooded dryer and the hair just whipping around and getting frizzy. So I won't lie to you, the drying process definitely takes some time. I would highly recommend that you wash your hair early in the morning because it does take time. I definitely would not do this in the evening time because of how long it takes. So pretty much what I'm doing, I'm kind of scrunching up my hair so that way my hair can dry in a curly state. So now I'm focusing on my braids, and the reason why I love using this Shark dryer is because it has these really long teeth and it really gets up and underneath my braids. So you guys can see I'm holding it directly to my braids. So like I mentioned, I only did this for about 15 minutes. And then I went ahead and sat under a hooded dryer to make sure that my braids were dry. So here I am sitting under a hooded dryer, and I sat under here, I want to say about 40 minutes or so. My hair didn't dry fully. I think I needed another 30 minutes and then my whole entire head would have been completely dry. But honestly, I had a lot of things to do. And this is one of the reasons why I say to do it early in the morning and not in the evening, because then you may run out of time. So here I am kind of just leaning my head forward, and I kind of did this every few minutes. I would, flip my hair around to make sure that everything was getting some heat. So here we are about 40 minutes later. I'm going ahead and taking down my scarf so you guys can see. And then I just need to find back my part and fix my hair. I think next time around with this hair, I definitely would have some leave out just so that my hair would blend a little bit better and cover my braids a little bit better at the front. But besides that, I think it turned out pretty good. Very easy to detangle, very easy to wash, and drying isn't too bad. So now you guys can see how big and voluminous this hair gets. You can't see my braids at all anymore, which is great. The hair gets really big and really wavy, and it's very, very pretty. So I just want to quickly share my final thoughts on this hair and how wash day went. So if you guys have been following the vlogs, you guys know that I said I was never going to wash my hair with this hair in, just because I felt like it was going to take forever for the majority of my hair to dry, like the back section, which is still I want to say it's still pretty wet. I think if I do another 30 minutes or so, it might fully dry. But I'm going to go in with the handheld blow dryer and really target that back area and make sure that it's dry. I definitely don't want to go to sleep with a wet head. But yeah, it was actually really easy. You guys saw me clarify my scalp. I clarified one time and then I used a moisturizing shampoo on the length of my hair. That went well. Then I conditioned my hair. I don't think my braids got that much conditioner just because it's just so densely packed. It's just so much hair, but that's okay. Once that was done, you guys saw me go in with the mousse and the leave-in. Both products worked really well. They smell really good. It was my first time using these and I like them. As you guys can see, the hair is super full, lots of volume, lots of waves. I really like this hair. I think next time I would get this hair but in tracks, in wefts, and I would do a sew in. I do like crochet hair. I feel like with crochet you need a lot of hair to really cover up your braids, so I feel like I would opt out of doing crochet in this curl type. I feel like crochet looks better when you have either you have some leave out. If you're going to use this type of hair, then you need leave out. If you're going to use, you know, the curly hair, you don't need leave out. So I wish that I had a little bit of leave out just to cover some areas. But besides that, overall, I have really been enjoying this hair. I've had it in for 4 weeks. It was only supposed to be in for 2, but I went over. Looks really good. I wasn't going to wash this. I was super afraid to, but my friend was like, no, just wash it, it's fine. The drying process is just a little bit long, but like, it's fine, just wash it. So I did. But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts. Have any of you guys tried crochet hair yet? I definitely like it. I like the new way that you're doing it, where it lays nice and flat with a little piece of string. I really like this hair. It really reminds me of like mermaid hair. It more so reminds me of like some type of wave, like a wet and wavy, and not so much body wave. I feel like it doesn't look like body wave at all, at least in my opinion. The body waves I've seen is not like this at all. Body wave has like a bigger S pattern. But anyways, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, learned a couple things, and I'll see you guys in the next video.